Alright, what's up everybody? We are back for a new episode of The Flash. This is Season 4, Episode 22, the penultimate episode, which is called Think Fast. And yeah, we're going to have to, of course, with the battle, the final battle against the Thinker looming now. Can't wait to see what that's going to look like, and if it's even going to be like a physical kind of battle. Or I mean, you would think so, of course, with all the powers that he's basically gathered or something, but I don't know, man. The big question that I still find myself asking myself the entire time is like, what's going to happen with Marlize? I mean, the Thinker is already showing up on the map right now a lot more because he's literally looking for her, right? After she abandoned him. It's clear that she has switched sides. The question then is, does she join ours? Or, you know, is she gonna continue being on her own side or something like that, right? And what's that even going to look like in the first place? Is she gonna try to actually stop him, maybe on her own? Or what's gonna happen, you know, there especially? I've always felt sympathetic to her character. Maybe not from the very beginning, because you couldn't have known that they had these differences, right? I mean, I remember way back in the first episode, maybe, of the season, that we got this little tease of them, right? Like, working together and stuff in their little headquarters. But I don't think it took all too long for me to start realizing that, like, well, they did have a different way of looking at things, and obviously she started getting drugged eventually, and this and that. You know, she pointed out some of the flaws in the Thinker's plans. Like, that's probably kind of how it started, right? And basically from that point on already, I felt like, okay, yeah, I don't think this character is all too bad. And it's funny because I noticed that actually about the two of them, of course, that they had this idealism, which is an interesting perspective, of course. I mean, you can tell with the Thinker now that it's gotten out of hand, right? And he's basically lost sight of his idealism, and he's gone. He's taken it way too far, and he's gone, basically, mentally, right? But like I said, that's what I simply find the fascinating part of their, well, of this villain duo. That's no longer a duo, I guess, but it's different from all the other villains that we had in the first 3 seasons, where those were just like purely evil, right? And these ones were like, oh, there was actually something behind there, and even what the Thinker kind of revealed is like this plan that he has of making people lose their intellect, so they can't do wrong either and stuff. I mean, I still find it a fascinating concept, and of course I'm kind of repeating myself because I talked about this pretty damn extensively already. Last episode well, not a whole lot happened, I think. I mean, we obviously met back up with Amunet, right? So she came back into the picture, gave us this like projectile device or whatever that's apparently going to come in handy in the fight. Caitlin realizes that Killer Frost she can still probably bring back, right? And that there was basically this placebo effect going on or something. So yeah, I really don't have all that much else to say, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what these last 2 episodes are going to look like. For now, if you enjoy my reactions to The Flash, you can of course get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. Full-length reactions are being posted there too. If you'd like to see me react to the episodes in their entirety, you can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now as well. There's something new, by the way, that I've added to the Patreon page very recently, because a couple people requested me for it, which is a private call option. So if you'd like to actually hang out with me and like watch your favorite show together or something like that, that's actually something that's available now. Very limited spots though, so keep that in mind. Plus there's a little discount going on at the time when I'm recording this. Obviously that's just for the people over on Patreon right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, unfortunately there's always a good couple of months of a delay in between there, so whatever I say here is not always going to be too relevant anymore. But anyway, guys, I am looking forward to diving into this penultimate episode of The Flash. Without further ado, here we go.
DeVoe plans to position each of his 5 satellites around the globe.
Reboot the prefrontal cortex of every man, woman, and child on this Earth. We know we need a tech-free projectile to stop DeVoe's satellites.
Like, it makes people lose their intellect, but I assume it wipes their memory also, right? Because at that point, they probably wouldn't even, like, have a memory in the first place. There's, like, nothing they could do to stop it anymore at that point. August. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
There's a man in there who we're supposed to protect.
Of course, sir.
Elvis Banana.
Hendrix Spaghetti.
DNA samples, sir. Central City branch had some trouble with the transmogrifier this time last year. You're good to go, sir.
Good. Now drop the dampener.
Ooh, dude.
Caught in a blast. Dampener scrambles the frequency.
protect.
What is exactly going on here? Even Dingo himself even comes across, like, different to me. I don't know what's going on. I'm still, like, 10 episodes behind, I think.
Lower the drawbridge.
Yeah, very heavy security, that's for sure.
Modern music, so lacking in the harmonic resources necessary for expressiveness.
This ain't fucking Dig. Dude, I was literally gonna say this ain't fucking Diggle right here. The way he's talking, he comes across. He's like a higher being Diggle. So this is the thinker, I guess.
Timpani and Handel's orchestra weighed 140 pounds, the exact gravitational force that I'm now exerting in your lungs.
Yeah, this was just the thinker fucking changing his physicality once again.
This evening's recital will be conducted by your beloved professor.
Wow.
My wife cared very little for violence. Me. Not so much.
Yo. Oh god, dude. He turned him into one of those Toy Story army toys. Wow. Oh my god. Yo, man is turning this into a spectacle right now. Literally no fucks given, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, at this point with the powers that he has, he basically is invincible. Like a composer. Oh, the zombie shit, yeah. Oh my god. Yo, what did he just do with that bullet, by the way? Didn't he, like, send it somewhere else, though? It might still cause damage there. Look at this.
Come on.
Okay, he really was just playing there at the end.
And God said, let there be light.
Yeah, the nuclear guy. He still needed him, huh?
I mean, I'm still not fast enough to make it through Devo's pocket dimension. That's why we split up. Each one of us stakes out a different launch pad.
You're serious?
Yeah. The guy's a one-man Legion of Doom, so send the super friends.
Okay, but we're not at full super strength right now. Harry's?
Yeah. Harry's not really Harry anymore, unfortunately. Like...
Sure came out of nowhere. So, hey, Alan. West Alan. Ramon.
Cisco.
Cisco Ramon. Guys, somebody has been blogging.
Yeah.
About the thing.
That's literally fucking Iris. Herself. My man.
About Devo and the bus man is all of it, okay? And if we find this blogger, we can stop the thinker.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
That's my blog.
Look at the byline. It's written by Anonymous, Central City.
I think that's kind of the point, you know? It's still her, though. She would know.
I asked you to proofread this for me, remember?
No.
You asked me to proofread this when? This morning, when you said, Harry, you proofread. Will you proofread?
He's realizing it, though.
So,
damn,
Start by
dude.
finding him a room with less chairs.
okay, good.
I mean, I think I said this literally last episode, but it's like, on one hand, you know, you don't want to laugh about it, but it's kind of important. I mean, you can't help yourself, right? Like, it's comedic, but it's also really sad to see.
You have 400,000 new views?
I mean, people have been writing in from all over, sharing their theories and reporting Devo sightings. I just got a new lead.
Yep. You got him. It's already too late.
So you think your psychosis made a friend of yours disappear?
I mean, she's a really good friend of mine, almost like a part of me.
So your friend, is she with us here right now?
Yeah, kind
No,
of.
I'm not schizophrenic.
She's gonna think she's talking about some invisible body, like in SpongeBob.
Dissociative identity disorder. That is usually caused by trauma and...
Yeah, I did see my fiance die.
Yeah.
Twice. And then my next boyfriend turned evil.
I actually meant childhood trauma.
And then the next one, like, never came back. I'm still wondering what happened to him.
I'm so sorry. I have to go. Do you charge by the hour?
For you and your friends, the quarter hour.
I got a tip about Fallout, but it's been scrambled by Kilgore's code.
I'm guessing that means it's always pretty damn short sessions, huh? Yeah.
Where's Argus keeping Borman? Do we know?
I can't ping Lila, but I can try dig.
Let's just go get him.
Oh, I got it.
Really?
Sorry, man.
Oh my god.
Can we just... I'm sorry.
I hate you.
I know.
What is this about?
Neil Borman, the man we...
Right, because I'm trying to... Was that in the crossover? Was that in the fucking cross... No, I don't know. I don't know how... When was that we got Diggle? Was that just a few short episodes back? It was sometime recently. The thing is, I've seen the crossover at this point, so I'm trying to, you know, figure out where I had seen them bring Diggle in and him having to puke.
Okay, looks like everything's fine in Argus.
Nope.
Except for me. Says I checked in 6 hours ago.
Yeah, you were not supposed to have.
With melting point powers, he can trick a DNA scanner and take over the building.
He's still here, though. Damn.
Hey, Diggle?
That looks fucking haunting, honestly, like some scene out of Pirates of the Caribbean.
If that chamber hits 100K, it'll start generating nuclear fusion.
He's using Borman's body as a battery.
That's the last piece of the machine.
How long do we have?
At this rate of fusion, we have 12 hours until the Enlightenment begins.
Oh, God. It's the final countdown.
What if I don't avoid the plates? What if I hit him? I'm serious. I mean, if I go into flash time, I could use each plate's electric current as a fuel source. Then I'd be fast enough to follow DeVoe into his pocket dimension.
You would get a serious boost.
Yeah, I guess.
There are Argus agents still alive in there.
He has hostages.
How's he keeping them suspended like that?
I think I know how.
I mean, he's still gonna have to, like, go in, though, right? He can't just not do that either.
Do you know what my favorite thing about teaching is?
Yeah, showing that you're fucking better than everybody else. We know.
I haven't moved from this spot in 3 days. Baby, you're gonna have to carry me into the hospital.
I got clothes for you. I got clothes for the baby.
Joe, we are not gonna need a katana at the hospital.
Okay, so you're in my head again.
How would he possibly think that, though? What the fuck? Katana?
Entirely possible that we get attacked by a samurai at the hospital.
Oh, okay.
It's just nerves.
We've both done this before. This is gonna be totally sick.
Are you feeling sick?
Nah, brah.
Yo, is she gonna... Jesus Christ, I thought she was getting taken over by a ghost or something.
Having this baby is gonna be like one epic wave.
You okay? You scared me.
I have no idea what the fuck is going on, but I'm creeped out majorly.
Far out. That's the Zai order. Chovies and pineapple.
No, she's a different person entirely. Like, her language use is that of a 16-year-old.
Tubular, brah! That'll totally be $850.
Thanks, brah.
Hey, this house is...
Bitchin'.
Yeah, everybody says that.
No, hard to find. Those are some gnarly bushes outside.
Wait, so was she just... Oh, she was just catching up on his, or, yeah, whatever, right? Like, okay, I get it. She crept into his head, I guess, temporarily.
You remember the Council Harrisons? Well, they kind of taught me that if you want to follow DeVoe's actions, you got to focus on DeVoe's motives, which is basically DeVoe's feelings. And so, feelings, if you're Marlise DeVoe, where are you going to feel safe?
So,
good question.
If I dig into her past, maybe I can figure out where she is now.
Yeah, she'd probably have to go to some place that brings back that feeling of security, I guess. But what would it be? I mean, it can't be their, like, normal house. Surely it's not going to be the school. Like, you know, I mean, it's a public place, but even then, he could just show up there, right? I don't know what it would be. It would have to be something, like, it would have to be a place that the Thinker doesn't know about.
Thank you, Iris Westhound, for saying that. I don't feel helpful that much anymore, so thanks.
Hey,
Maybe she goes back to Kenya.
Hey, did you guys send an alert?
We think we figured out how to stop DeVoe and save the hostages. Us.
Okay.
You bring us into flash time with you.
Okay. Into flash time.
You guys been researching me?
When you run, you don't just tap into the Speed Force. You generate Speed Force around you.
Like you're creating lightning to protect you from the friction, like an aura. And what if physical touch just focuses those powers?
I could let go, share my speed.
Really?
We'd only be able to last a few moments before we burned out, like 55 milliseconds of real time.
That's nothing.
That gives us just enough time to rescue the hostages while you chase DeVoe down the rabbit hole.
Okay, but guys,
Okay, fair enough. So they take care of that particular part, I guess, huh?
You know, everything looks normal to me when I'm in flash time, but it took me months to learn how to operate like that.
Exactly. That's what makes you the perfect candidate for training. Train us.
We're running out of time, and I just think it might work.
Nah, dude, ain't that just those, well, I would call it a slippery slope. It's not necessarily slippery slope, but like a ramp up to them starting to become like, you know, or getting flash powers or something, or I don't know, dude. I mean, I do know about this season, and it's funny because I think the first episode reaction literally went up on YouTube just earlier today when I'm recording this, but like, saw people go, you know, once again being like, oh no, this is the We Are the Flash season. And I'm like, I still don't really know what that means. I've heard it being said a couple of times, but now especially with this, I'm like thinking, wait, are they all gonna start like turning into the Flash?
Okay, ready?
Practice round.
Go.
Here we go.
Oh, flash time, how I've missed thee. Here we go.
It's working.
This is a religious experience right now.
Just remember, when you're moving this fast, it's not about running with your legs. It's about staying calm, focused, centered.
Yeah, okay, Sensei. I'm just opening a breach. It's a little harder than I thought.
Yeah.
Maybe if I shift my weight.
You're burning up already.
I can't move my leg. What? My leg's not working.
Oh, no.
You gotta stay calm.
Okay, well, I gotta get the leg to move. My legs are stuck. I'm working with 2 frozen drumsticks here.
Okay, just relax.
Oh man, it's panicking, dude. Honestly, you can't even ask Cisco to stay calm.
Good news is you're totally healthy.
Oh no, Caitlin, please don't think relax.
Actually, I was thinking relaxin, the hormone. As we get closer to your due date, your body releases relaxin to loosen the ligaments to make it easier to deliver the baby. It's like you're literally stretching.
So you think this hormone is stretching her menopause?
Honestly, that's what you get, Cecile, for always, you know, having to point out what you're picking up from other people. Like, it's not a good thing that she has this power, man, but I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm worried she's gonna actually continue to have it moving forward. I was kind of hoping that maybe by the end of the season, you know, she'd be her normal self again, but I don't know if that's gonna be, yeah, I don't know that will happen.
I think instead of just reading people's minds, she's now inhabiting them.
That's great. I mean, that's just one more thing for me to talk about at therapy. I mean, can you believe what Dr. Finkel said this morning?
We didn't see her this morning.
She thinks that I'm repressing something. I mean, repressing something? How crazy is that? Oh my God, this Erlenmeyer flask is covered in water spots.
Yeah, she's definitely me.
Yeah, what the fuck? She's taking over fucking personalities now of the people that she comes close to.
Here, why don't I give you this? I'll help you take some deep breaths and focus.
I'm familiar with an albuterol inhaler. Thank you.
She got smart all of a sudden too, huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Caitlin.
Don't worry about it.
How do we stop this from happening again?
I don't think we can until you give birth.
Oh.
So I think the best thing to do is actually keep you isolated and use this. I'm gonna get back to training.
Thank you, Caitlin.
Yeah, okay, so it's like, oh, wait, but is the baby not going to be gifted in a certain sense? Like their baby? Might as well be, right? I also keep thinking about that girl that we kept seeing. I mean, we saw her even in the crossover another time, and over there she was like very interested in Barry and Iris during their wedding, and like making sure that she caught wind of it and that she experienced it to its fullest, I guess, right? So it made me think that like, oh, maybe she's like their kid from the future or something. But now that I think about it, I mean, it could also just be Cecile and Joe's kid, I guess, right? Like, it's possible.
For what it's worth, when I was you back there for like 20 seconds, it seemed like you were trying to ignore something. And if there's anything that I learned from having these powers, it's that you cannot hide from anything forever. You just be careful, okay?
What was she ignoring? Something about herself, surely. I mean, I assume like it once again had to do with Killer Frost, right? Like the same stuff that she went to the psychiatrist for.
Tenured as a professor of engineering at Oxford, where she met Clifford
She met her husband-to-be. Isn't that romantic? I mean, it's beautiful when you think about it.
Beautiful. What is that? What are you doing?
I'm empathetic. I'm being empathetic. Counsel says, be empathetic. I'm empathetic.
This is not a love story, okay? She married a psychopath.
A psychopath now.
Yeah, exactly.
I love these. He had feelings, she had feelings, then he lost the feelings, and that's why she got out. That's why she left.
Yeah, I mean, Harrison is completely on point there. I don't know that Iris herself is actually considering, You know, like, and it's important, I think. Like, understanding your enemy is actually about understanding what got him there in the first place, right? They were never like that. I mean, everybody, you know, was born as a baby, all innocent and stuff.
We should turn Marlies.
Harry, no, I don't think you even know what you're saying
I know
right
what
now.
I'm saying. I know. I have bad days. Today's a good day. We should turn Marlies. Marlies can help us.
Yep.
To stop the psychopath.
Yep.
Right, to protect the man trapped inside the monster. Marlies can save everybody. Marlies is the key.
That's what I'm saying. We just gotta find her, man. But I think she would join our cause, our side.
I tried that already with Savitar. Remember, it didn't work. You can't save monsters.
Marlies isn't a monster.
Dude, it's funny because this is hitting exactly on what I've been saying about how these villains have actually been different from any of the ones that we've encountered before. I get that Iris is still thinking from that perspective, like, oh, they always used to be monsters, so it must be a monster now. Well, clearly not necessarily.
We are gonna bring her in, and we're gonna stop her so she doesn't hurt anyone ever again.
Okay.
I left some of my files at home. I'll finish my investigation there.
I'm gonna come with.
No, I'm fine, Harry. You stay here, okay?
I'll come with.
Harry.
I'll just stay here.
Yeah, see, this is what happens right here. This is what happens when you bring in too much emotion into it.
Yes! Baby breach. That's right, Barry. A baby breach. She'll blossom into maturity, but for now, in Flash time, she's my little breachling.
Okay.
Cold gun's still not working, just like Killer Frost.
Man just actually treated that like his baby.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
My leg's stuck.
All right, just stay calm.
Hey, watch out.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
My leg's stuck.
Oh. Oh, shit. What the hell was that memory about? I mean, did that also have to do with what Cecile said? She was, like, repressing?
We have to talk about what happened.
What do you mean? You just lost focus, right?
Yeah.
No.
There was more to it.
No, I'm fine.
If this were the real thing, you would have died.
I'm not a liability.
I am. I'm putting you guys in danger doing this. I mean, I realize you guys want to help, but I've got to stop training you.
You have to let us help you. I mean, after everything DeVoe did to us, Killer Frost.
I'm running out of time. It's worth the risk. I'm not training you guys just to get you killed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm with Barry, though, but it's also, I mean, it's clearly like Caitlin does not want to elaborate on what that was about. She's not ready to, well, I mean, I get that sometimes you know, you don't want to share everything, but clearly it's an obstacle for her to even, to even be able to use these powers.
West Allen.
Of course he followed me home.
West Allen. West Allen.
Apartment 5. Hi.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is apartment 4.
I would have liked to see her Indian neighbor like open the door, tell him to go fuck himself.
So look, I just came to say you were right.
Thanks. Marlene's is not gonna help us fight her husband out of love.
Love. Look, the Enlightenment was not born out of love. She's always been an activist. Look at that.
She's not saving anyone now.
Not according to your perspective. What about her perspective? Put yourself in her shoes.
Because she was proven wrong, literally.
You know, just put yourself in her shoes, okay?
Take your shoes off.
So we'll both trade shoes.
No, Harry, I don't want to try your shoes on. I want you to take your shoes off. You're tracking mud all through my house, please.
What you should be telling her, Harrison, is to go watch Attack on Titan. If there's any show you want to watch about like understanding your enemy, it's Attack on Titan. It'll teach you everything. You'll know how to think.
What is it? What do you think about?
I think I know where Marley's is hiding.
A clean place?
Apartment 4.
No.
What are you doing?
The katana.
Hey, this bag ready. I got snacks, I got water. I gotta change of clothes for the baby. Gotta change of clothes for me.
You're me. This is a whole new level of weird. Stop. Give me
Oh my
this.
God. Yeah, no, listen, if you want to make that man fall out of love, this will do it very quickly.
Okay.
Every time now.
Who the hell are you anyway? What are you doing in my house?
Cecile, this is our house.
Cecile. Why do you keep calling me Cecile? My name's not Cecile.
Yo.
I'm Joe West.
What?
Joe, sit down. Sit down.
It's just not sounding like Joe West anymore, though. But that's probably because of the inhaler.
Big, dark, beautiful sky with one shining star. That star is you, Cecile. How do you feel?
Joe?
Oh, God.
You pulled me back. How did you pull me back?
Damn.
Lamaze.
I mean, I had to switch some things up in my head, but hey.
I feel like she's becoming kind of a liability, though. Like, too much of a risk, honestly. Like, I don't know. I'm, like, worried this is getting out of hand, truly. I mean, she was ready to fucking attack him with the sword there.
Babe, trust me. There are far worse heads I could have been stuck in. I love you.
Yeah, I guess that's a compliment.
I'm sorry.
You're just trying to keep us safe. I know. It's starting to sound real familiar coming out of your mouth.
You're not ready to use flash time.
You cannot sideline us because of what happened to him.
He told me he was afraid. He warned me he wasn't ready, but I pushed him anyway. I said, go back out there and do my job, my burden.
We gave Ralph his powers. You want to talk about burdens? I started this. I shot that bazooka, and I didn't do it so you could stand here and tell me you're going to save the world alone again.
I know that. And I know we're running out of time. And
I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like we have no alternatives right now. We got, what, 12 hours, they said. Well, I assume a couple hours have already passed of that 12 hours right now. What other plan are you going to come up with? So I get what Cisco is saying, but at the same time, I agree with Barry that, like, I don't think they are ready to just use this all of a sudden.
you guys really want to do this?
It's not a burden if we shoulder it together.
We found her.
You found Marlies?
I think so. She's in England.
Oh, England?
Sir,
What's she doing in England for, though?
you set the coordinates, it'll breach you there. We have to stop the vote by the time you get back.
How did Iris even think about that when she was thinking of like a clean place or something?
I love you.
Well, actually, yeah, isn't that actually where they used to like study? I think so, right? Maybe that's just what the place was after all.
Where are we at?
Foreman's almost at 100,000 rats.
Jesus Christ.
Now your fire will light up the world.
Oh my god, man. That was a harrowing scream.
I'll activate the plates, draw their charge.
I'll lay the breach links.
And I'll protect the Argus agents from the blast using this ice shooter.
I thought frostbite sounded good.
Guys,
Oh,
it
yeah.
solves the friction offset problem by shooting ice. Therefore, it's an ice shooter. You call it an ice shooter.
Relax.
I mean, I like Frostbite. It's like the Battlefield engine.
DeVoe must be shrinking Borman's chamber.
Yup.
We can do this.
That's now or never, man.
Catch me if you can.
Yep. Here it comes. Well, this is what we trained for, or rather, hardly trained for.
I've got the charge.
Breach ling is go.
5 more to go. Remember, stay focused.
Oh, shit. Yo, they really... Okay, there we go. They really just decided to do this with minimal extra practicing, though. Wow. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, shit. Nice. I mean, I guess just hitting a single one is enough to stop his plan for now, right?
We did it.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, in some remote corner of that universe, there was a star upon which clever beasts invented.
Okay, look. If he's not panicked, then we're screwed.
Within a day, all soldiers will lay down their arms. Every nuclear weapon will be disarmed. People will put down their idiot phones and become curious again. I, not you, will save this godforsaken world.
No, you just control it. You want to take away free will.
Yeah?
A pittance for humanity to pay to know peace.
Plus, you're probably not going to prevent things from eventually panning out exactly the way they already did. You know what I mean? We're just starting over with a clean slate, but we're doomed to meet the same outcome.
Emotion is the father of all error. And the most destructive and ridiculous imbalance of all is that thing you feebles call love.
Okay, yeah, now you've turned into a real main villain, though.
I learned this from experience, Mr. Allen. And soon you will too.
Yeah, it's funny how Marlies leaving him has basically only broken him even more than he already was.
What happened in there?
All that matters is that you're all safe.
What's wrong?
I need your help. Back when we were training, I had this fragment of a memory. I think it's something that I've been repressing for a long time.
Here we go.
I was young, and I was terrified.
I mean, she was like on a bicycle thrown in front of a car and she called for her dad or something. That's what we saw, right? But so she doesn't even realize herself what that's actually like fully about.
Caitlin, are you sure you want me to vibe you there? I mean, maybe your brain kept this memory under lock and key for a reason.
I need to know what it was.
And focus on it.
Okay.
Katie! Katie, are you okay? Stay still, we're gonna get you out.
That's me.
Honey, don't!
Oh. She saw Killer Frost already then, huh?
She was part of you, even then.
Particle accelerator hadn't exploded.
What?
How's that possible?
How is that possible, dude?
Empty.
This is their first place together. She would come here, I can feel it. The pot's so warm.
Yo, it's actually fucking hilarious that, like, when we saw them study and stuff. Was that last episode? I think it was last episode, right? I'm like, what is this weird, like, flashback type of thing? I mean, it was a flashback, I guess, but not that long ago, surely. But it's like, nah, all that it was is like, oh, we were looking at England. That's why it looks so different.
We can have tea.
No. Marlies, come out.
Iris.
It's rude to breach into a person's home uninvited.
Wow.
And dangerous when that person is holding a grudge and a katana. Why are you here?
Yeah, I still don't really like our energy right now. But yeah, look at this room. Like, this room still looks ancient.
We're here. Because you. I can't.
You can't verbalize it, not anymore. Just like we hypothesized, but never observed before. You're experiencing the penultimate stages of the enlightenment.
Yeah, you're basically a prime example of what's going to happen to everybody.
Your mind is being rebooted. Soon you will be without memories, without relationships. Soon we'll all be just like you. We have to stop him. Yes, I left my husband. But that doesn't change the fact that he's right.
Pessimism isn't smarter than optimism. In this life, the bravest thing you can be is optimistic.
Yeah, I don't know that you're just going to convince her just like that, though, all of a sudden. I don't think she's on our side, actually.
Familiar words.
You said them when you were at Oxford, 2 weeks before you met Clifford Defoe. He tried to change you, Marlies. But I think deep down, you were still an optimist. And I believe in you. You asked me what I was willing to do for my husband. What are you willing to do for the world?
Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that was one hell of a speech. And she confronted her actually with the fact that, yeah, Marlies did have some different thoughts before she met the thinker, huh? So I'm guessing that Iris is able to change her mind after all.
Barry shot down one of the satellites.
I'll try and see if I can track it. I don't like that sound.
This says the Star Lab satellite's been activated.
Oh.
He's using our satellite to replace the one you destroyed.
Oh.
Well, can you stop him?
Yeah, no, he's already hacked the fucking place.
Hello, Professor DeVoe.
Why do you need Gideon now? Wow, that's...
Initiating Enlightenment Protocol.
Yeah, that's kind of poetic that he's actually activating this plan right here at Star Labs.
Let there be light.
Oh, no.
He did it.
The Enlightenment.
What are we gonna do?
Me neither, dude.
God saw. That was good.
That does not seem like there's still any stopping it, man. Damn, one more episode, guys. All right, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and of course, you can get early access to the next bunch of episodes straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Go and check it out. You can also sign up for free and watch the next episode already right now. So, I'll see you there.